So here we are in the final session of SSC CGL Tier 1 practice practice courses. And by the end of the session, you will see 20 interesting questions of logical reasoning. Some will be very easy, some will be slightly, different, but none of them is difficult, right? So we are maintaining the quality of the CGL Tier 1 examinations at par. All these examinations, all these questions are at that level. So let's start the session right away. The very first question in front of you, and by the end of the session, our plan is to cover these questions in a fast-based manner. Okay, now statement. So the cost of 6 mangoes is equal to the cost of 4 apples. Cost of 6 mangoes is equal to the cost of 4 apples. The cost of 8 apples is equal to the cost of 2 jackfruits. Cost of 8 apples is equal to jackfruits. Now from this you have to check the correct conclusion. You have 4 options in front of you. You have to find out the correct conclusion. Okay. So good evening, Sai. Can you hear the beep sound today? Just tell me. Yesterday we did try to fix it, but they are saying that it's because of the volume. If I'm increasing the volume, then that beep sound is coming. If I decrease the volume, then you'll not be able to hear me. So if it is manageable, just let me know. If not, then I'll have to tell the tech team again today. So they'll rectify it. Now they're asking us, one mango is not as costly as one apple. One apple is cheaper than one jackfruit. Jackfruit is the costliest among all. One apple is not as costly as one mango. Now if I assume the cost of, let's say, one apple to be 1. Okay, so what can I know here? That the cost of apple is 6 by 4th of the cost of a mango, or the cost of mango is 4 by 6th the cost of an apple. Mango is 4 by 6 or 2 by 3rd the cost of an apple. And apple is, jackfruit is the cost of 4 times of an apple. So this we know now out of these 3 things, that mango is the cheapest, apple is the next, and jackfruit is the costliest. Okay. Now one apple is cheaper than one jackfruit. Yes. Jackfruit is the costliest among all. Yes. One apple is not as costly as one mango. One mango is not as costly as one apple. Now what does this mean? This statement means that the apple is cheaper than the mango. And this means that the mango is cheaper than the apple. If something is not as costly as something, that means it is cheaper than that. Okay. So mango is not costly as one apple. This is true. But apple is not as costly as one mango. No. So this option D is the right answer. What is the question saying? The question is saying that which of the following statements is incorrect. How did we figure it out? From the options. Got it? Interesting question. See, next. Now see, A remembers that P's first appointment for the job is after 17th March and before 20th March. After 17th, before 20th. What are the possible options? 18th and, correct? I have 18th and. B remembers that P's first appointment for the job is after 18th March and before 22nd March. What are the possible options? 9, 20, 1. Okay. Assuming both are correct, on which day was P's first appointment most likely? So most likely it was on the day which is common among both. Now a lot of people will say 20th. Whenever you say between, you will never count this. It will always be between, means it will be either of these 2 days, either of these 3 days. So 19th is the common one. 19th March is always the correct answer. A few people will get confused with 19th and 20th, but never go for that. Okay, it's still coming. And how loud is it? Is it very loud, very disturbing, or is it less than yesterday? See, look at the variations. Okay, look at the variations. The price of banana is more than that of lychee. Price of banana is more than that of lychee. The price of banana is less than that of kiwi. Now, if statements 1 and 2 are true, then what will be the nature of statement 3? The price of kiwi is more than that of banana and lychee. So this is true. Right? See, just observe. False and incorrect are the same thing only, no? So we'll delete them. And uncertain is like probably true, probably false. So we know that it's clearly true. So option D is the Right answer. Cool. Next. Very loud. Oh God. Problematic. Wait. Let me check. I believe. So hello. That reduced somewhat. That's all I can do. Is it fine? All I can do. Use the volume a bit. Today is more. Said the whole thing yesterday. Call them again. At 2:41 p.m., what will be the smaller angle formed between the R hand and the 2:41 30h by 2 into. Okay. Now, sorry, 165. My voice is not coming. Is it audible now? I'm so sorry for these tech issues. Not in my control. It's there with the mic. Can you hear me now? Okay, at 12:23 p.m., what will be the smaller angle formed? Again, the same question only. 12:23, so 30h 7 by 2 into 7 into 2. 520. We want. Oh, smaller angles. 233.5. Track this one. Track this one. I've asked you the smaller angle, so we will find the reflex version. Okay, this is the largest angle, the reflex angle, so we'll find the acute version. Back from 3. Which of the following years is not a leap year? Which of the following years is 2004 is 1200, 1600, 21. See, 1200 is a leap year, 1600, 2100 is because century year, first two numbers are not divisible. Okay, it's okay. Mute your videos and then they're only here. But I cannot hear this device. Hey Kalyan, you'll have to check at your Now 6 persons are sitting in a line. 6 persons are sitting in a line in random order from left to right. These are the following. O is to the left of M, not immediate left though. L is second from the left end, and there are 2 persons between. Second from the left end, so L here and 2. And P is second to the left of N. There is 1 person between. 1 person is second to the left. Who are sitting? You can have 2 options here. Here, here, here. O. The other option is we can have N here. Correct? Now there are 6 people in all. So how many who are sitting in the middle? Either it is N and O, or it is M and P. These are the only 2 possibilities, right? Correct? Either it is MP or it is NO. In that case, MP is the only correct option. So option D. Right? Okay, same question. Which pair of person is sitting in the extreme ends of the line? We have either ON or PM. ON or PM. We have considered the first case actually. If every third letter from the left of the English alphabet is removed, what will be the 9th letter from the right in the new? Have to draw the new. Okay, every third letter is removed implies that you will remove all the multiples of 3, right? So what will we write? We will write A, B, 1, 2. We will go 4, 5, go 7, 10, 11. Okay, 3 third letters removed. Now need 9th letter from the right. D, C and L are standing in a line. Who is standing in the data sufficient? The options. Only statement 1, only both 1 and 2. Only one says D is standing to the right of C. Or it can be like this also. There are 3 different possibilities. Obviously, is not a sufficient. Similarly, C standing to the right of L. Again, not helpful. But what if I consider both of them together? D is to the right of L and D is to the right of C. Possible. Cool. That's the only possibility. So that C is. So both statement 1 are. And in this case, even if you ask, if you have them facing the south, then this will be the right side. That will still. Next. No, Sai Kalyan, I believe you, beta. But in my device, it is not coming. Here's the volume of. Is the volume, and I hear that beeping. But when I checked the video yesterday, I could hear it. The recorded version, when I checked the video, I could hear the beep sound. Sorry, I'm not. I trust you completely. But right now, it's not coming. I don't know, something is wrong with the audio setup here. I checked it yesterday also. I'll get it checked today. I trust you to. We've already done this question. Based on the results of the top 5 students, they conclude that Lokesh and Sumit are good in insurance. Arun and Lokesh are good in Arun, Pankaj and Surendra are good in economics. Surendra and Arun are good in and Pankaj and Sumit are good in insurance, accounting and economics. You have to draw a table. What are the names of the top 5 students? Lokesh, Sumit, have Pankaj, 5 people. Insurance and so Lokesh and Sumit are good in insurance. But this is not a typical puzzle. There is no negative information. Arun and Lokesh are accounting and banking. Arun, Pankaj and Surendra good in economics. Surendra and Arun are good in geography and accounting. And Pankaj and Sumit are good in economics. And who is good in insurance, accounting and economics? Insurance. B is the brother of C. Of B. F is the who is the son of C. A is the husband of. How is D related to F's mother's sister? Next. So the following is not correct for this expression. You have to first plot this expression. A plus B. A is the daughter of minus C. C is the wife of D. Four friends: Arun, Babbi, Chetan, Dinesh. Babbi's house is to the east, but to the north of Chetan. Always remember, keep the distance same in this. Chetan's house is to the west of Dinesh. Back to Arun's house, which direction is? According to Rohan's clock, it is 6:30 and the hands of the clock are pointing south. 6:30 means both the hands are here, south. Now the question is, after exactly 24 hours, in which direction will the minute hand? Again, south only. 24 hour means it's going to be at the same spot. And after 12 hours, it's going to be at the same. From point P, Akshay starts walking. After walking 30, walks 10. Then turns right again and walks 30. Right and walks 30. How far and in which direction is he? One question of direction was visible. Only one question, very easy. I'm bringing. Now here, a lot of you will try to relate the letter and the number. Don't do that. It's actually an alphanumeric series. Everything is different here. The letters are different, numbers are different. This is 9 square, 7 square, 6 square, 5 square. It has to be 8. Therefore, we have only one option. So what else is happening? 19 minus. Now what can be happening here? So we add 3 plus 12 plus 12 is 1. That is. Now a lot of people will say we can have B2 also, add 30. But if that was the case, it would have given you, some extra terms here. So the first priority will be given to the same repetition. Plus 12, this will also be plus 12 plus 12. But if there had to be 13 or 14, the next number, then in that case you would have gone like, there would have been more terms for you to verify. That's not there, hence. Because then in that case, we can either have 13 here or 14 also. So also can. That's not how it works. Right? So option B is the most preferred answer. Next. Of this. The last question. In a code language, luck is written as this. So letters are there. Okay. L. There are some numbers given after it. What will be the last digit box? What I think is happening here. L. 1. Just taking. What last digit stocks. Right? With that, we end this whole series, this session here today. Okay, we'll stop here right now, and over the weekend, let me get this audio issue corrected because my students are facing a lot of issues. Let's rectify all this, and I'll meet you again in the next week with Tier 2 series now. So enough of these easy, simple, direct questions. Now we'll shift to some challenging questions again, where we are actually going to enjoy in the session. Actually, it's going to be worth your while and it produce a good output, right? Don't forget to join me next week onwards on the same channel. Hit the subscribe button right away if you are new here. Follow the Oliveboard platform. So much for joining live, guys. I'll see you.